Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. Today we're going to do the weekly Pisces Tarotscope reading. This will be for December 8th through the 15th. So let's see what we have for you guys. I'm going to pull an oracle card to see what the overall energy and guidance for you guys is for the week. Okay, we have the trust card. I'm pretty sure this came up in the Capricorn reading, if I'm not mistaken. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, or if you're connecting with somebody who's Capricorn, watch that reading also, because this was the card that came up for them. But what this is saying is, if there's something you've been struggling with, you just kind of this week have to let it go and trust that the universe is taking care of things for you. This is also saying, if you see this card, this person has their guides and kind of like the universe in the background. So I feel like this is like saying that to some extent the universe is protecting you, that you're being protected, that you're being guided. I feel like for some of you, you've been struggling. I feel like a lot of people have obviously been struggling, but to some extent, for some of you, I feel like this is saying that you're in this energy right now where you don't really know who to trust. And what this card is saying is it's okay for you to take a step back and kind of ground yourself and get yourself back to your own energy, to trusting in yourself. Because I feel like when you're constantly surrounded by people, especially people that are negative energies, or people that you're not sure whether you can trust them or not. I feel like when you're surrounded by these people and you're having to see these people on a constant basis, or communicate with these people on a constant basis, it's a little bit difficult to know, especially when, as a Pisces, you're very in tune to other people, and you tend to take on the emotions and the energies of other people around you without even realizing it. So it's difficult sometimes, especially if you're surrounded by a lot of toxic energies or negative energies. It can be difficult to kind of determine which is yours and which is somebody else's. I'm sorry. Okay, as I was saying, being a Pisces and being that kind of energy where you're picking up other people's energy, when you're really tense or when you're really stressed out, it's a good idea to really do whatever you can to step away from people and get yourself back to your own energy and trusting in your own energy and your own guidance, as opposed um, to other people around you. I also want to say this came up somewhere else. It's really important to, especially over the next couple of weeks, with all these intense energies coming in, it's really important to really protect your own energy right now. And that means, be really mindful of who you're allowing in. And if you don't have a good feeling about somebody, then, it's perfectly okay to distance yourself from people, especially if you're not feeling that, that good positive energy in your own surroundings, because it can bring you down a lot more. All right, so let's see what we have for you guys this week. Okay. We have the Page of Wands right here, which is, it's that new spark. It's that new opportunity. It's this new energy to to take action towards something. Um, the pages are always messengers too. Um, it's followed by the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is a card of sadness, of regret. Um, this is somebody who's kind of regretting things that have happened in the past or wanting to make things right. And that is followed by the Two of Cups. And that's, this is that card of that soulmate energy, of that beautiful connection to another person. Um, I love this card because to me it always speaks that this couple is always on the same page. They're always feeling the same thing. They're aware of what the other person is feeling. They feel the connection even when there's nothing spoken. They feel this connection. Um, to some extent, I want to say what this is saying is there's this desire to have this fresh start with somebody, um, to take action, to move something forward within this connection to somebody. Because I feel that the love and the desire is there within this connection, but with this Five of Cups being in the middle, um, maybe there's been some kind of difficulty between the two of you. Um, and either you or the other person is really feeling a lot of sadness and wanting to make things right. Let me see what else we have. If you notice, they're both facing different directions. So to some extent, I want to say that you both have the desire, but one is not seeing the opportunity right now, or one is feeling that that they can't make it right, or that things can't be made right. Let me see what else we have. You're okay, babe. Sorry, all my kids came in at once. Mommy, mommy, mommy. Oh, what do y'all have going on? Okay, we have this Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is kind of an energy of holding back, of not wanting to open up, um, not wanting to let anybody in. It's a very guarded energy. Um, it's followed by this Three of Swords, and that represents a lot of pain within a connection with somebody. It represents, it represents a painful ending within a connection, um, and there is this love within the connection, but then we have this King of Pentacles right here. The King of Pentacles is a very grounded energy, a very stable energy. um, to some extent, I feel that this connection is in this painful place because somebody is very guarded, um, or somebody is fearful of getting hurt. Let me see what else we get. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands on the bottom. This is the card of passion, of desire, of excitement. Um, It's a very fierce energy. She's not going to let anybody stand in the way of what she wants. She's going to manifest what she wants. She's going to go after what she wants. She knows the right action to take. She knows when to take action and when not to take action. Um, so with that being, your overall energy, along with this trust card, um, I feel like you feel very passionately about this connection. You feel very strongly about this connection, um, and you're wanting to take action towards this connection. With this Three of Swords in the middle, though, I do feel that there has been a lot of difficulties or pain within this connection. Um, Although I feel like it's more of an energy of, because somebody has just been very guarded, and somebody has just maybe not wanting to get hurt, and maybe it's that there's been outside things that have kind of prevented this connection from moving forward. There is, again, there is this card of somebody really regretting things that have happened, um, and this is a desire to make things right. We do have the Knight of Pentacles down here. This is somebody who, the Knight of Pentacles is very loyal. He, if he wants a connection to somebody, he's going to be loyal to that person. He's going to go after that. In the same sense, he's very guarded and he's very protective and he's very slow moving. But it's because the Knight of Pentacles is all about stability. And so he's going to think things through. He's going to plan things out. He's going to make sure that everything is right along the way, which is going to make things go slow because he does have a tendency to question himself. But with that being said, it's still forward movement. So the Knight of Pentacles is still going to keep moving forward towards what he wants. We do have that followed by the Eight of Wands, which is it's a really positive change in a positive direction. It's very passionate energy. It's moving forward within a connection. It's positive communication, and that's followed by the Lovers card. Again, this is saying that this is a very beautiful connection. It's a soulmate connection. It's a very strong connection. So whatever these difficulties have been within this connection, I do feel that this is saying that there is this desire and this passion to make things right within this connection and move things forward. We do have the Seven of Wands underneath, and the Seven of Wands is going to go after what he wants, even though he might be met with a lot of opposition. He's going to stay true to himself and he's going to fight for what he wants. So to some extent, I feel that maybe there has been outside influences that have been the difficulties within this connection, but the energy is there to kind of break free from whatever this has been. Let me pull a few more on this Three of Swords. Okay, to some extent, I feel that this pain and this connection is coming from things that have not been expressed. There's feelings that have not been expressed, and these feelings have been held in for so long that that's what's causing pain within this connection. Because again, this person might be guarded, and it might be you. It might be you that's been guarded, and you that has been holding back from expressing your feelings and expressing your love, but holding it back is what is causing a lot of pain in this connection right now, because the Strength card, she's very determined to go after what she wants, but she's also not going to really express a lot of feelings because she's very determined to get to where she wants to first. With this Three of Cups and this Moon card, this this is kind of that overflowing love, that desire to connect with somebody. With the moon card, that's very deep feelings, very deep emotions. So to some extent, I feel that either you or this other person has dealt with pain in the past with relationships, and because of that, there's a fear of opening up and a fear of being vulnerable. But because there is such strong, intense feelings within this connection, it's getting to the point that with this Queen of Wands, it's like it's kind of difficult to hold these feelings in and hold this passion in anymore. So I do feel that there's going to be a lot of positive communication between the two of you this week, and this desire to move forward within this connection. I do want to say that again, this might be your energy. This might be you that has been in this very guarded energy. And kind of holding back on your feelings and holding back on expressing anything to this person, to the point that it's maybe not only bringing you sadness, but it's bringing the other person sadness. With the Two of Cups and the Lovers, I do want to say that is a mirroring energy. So there is kind of this is a possibility that you both are guarded and you both are holding back, and one is just waiting for the other to open up. So which speaks strongly as to why this trust card is coming in. I feel like that's saying you can trust within this connection. We do have the Six of Pentacles right here, and that's the card of kind of restoring balance within a connection. So again, that mirroring comes up. If you have felt that this person is not open with you and not expressive with you, chances are that person is seeing the same in you. Because again, I feel to some extent you're both kind of guarded within this connection, and you both don't express a lot because there is this fear of being vulnerable. Because I do feel that there has been pain in the past, and it might be within this connection, or it might be a connection from the past. But I do want to say that the love within this connection is a genuine love. It is that soulmate love. I feel that the intentions between the both of you are good. I just feel that more than anything, it's just a fear of getting hurt or a fear of being vulnerable. I do, to some extent, again, feel that there has been a lot of outside interference within the connection. Let me just pull just a couple of more for you. Okay, we have the Hanged Man on the bottom. That represents kind of being, I want to say kind of being stuck in your head. Or the other person has been stuck in your head, or okay, I get it. I'm sorry. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. This is indicating a shift, a big shift in a positive direction. This is also saying that this relationship is shifting. This relationship needs to shift. We have the Death card, and we have the Tower card, and we have this Ace of Wands and the World card. This is kind of eerily similar to the Leo reading too. I want to say that within this connection in the past, there has been a fear of commitment, a fear of being vulnerable, a fear of opening up. You or the other person might have been in a commitment prior within this connection, and that has been the blockage. But there's been some kind of difficulty between the two of you that has caused some kind of separation between the two of you. But I feel like that's all coming to an end, because I feel that both of you are kind of seeing this connection for what it is right now. Yeah, we have the sun is right. The little sun symbol is in both of these cards. That's being enlightened to the truth. That's being awakened to the truth of this connection. So I do feel there has been some kind of separation within this connection, or there hasn't been the physical closeness within this connection. Um, but there's been a lot held in. There's been a lot of emotions held in. There's been a lot that has not been expressed. And I feel that this is kind of all coming out this weekend. But this is all very positive. This is suddenly being open to moving forward within the connection. Again, we have the sun symbol on this chariot also. So it's being enlightened to the truth. It's seeing the connection for what it is. And it's being given the sudden opportunity to move forward within this connection. And to some extent, it's kind of just being willing to let your guard down and open up to this connection. Yeah, with this Ten of Swords, it's kind of, these swords are kind of all those thoughts and worries and fears. And I feel like this is just saying that you or this other person are just kind of surrendering, letting go of all these fears, and kind of taking that chance within the connection this week. If if you have held back within this connection, um, I do want to say that it's saying it's okay for you to open up to this person, but I feel regardless, there's going to be this opportunity between the two of you this week where you can both fully open up and express feelings and express desires to each other and move this connection forward. Because with that Tower card, that Tower is saying the universe is stepping in. So the universe is kind of going to give both of you this opportunity um, to open up and express to one another. I do want to say for someone too, if you've been dealing with somebody that you've kind of not even had this communication with, that there's been some kind of blockage, I almost feel like for someone you're going to have this chance meeting with somebody over the next couple of weeks. And that's kind of going to bring about this opening of emotions and opening of expressions. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys have an amazing week. If you have not already, please check the description box below for the link to my Facebook page. That's where you can get information on private and paid readings and all kinds of other fun stuff. And also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you have, please go ahead and shoot me a message through Facebook, through my page, and I will give you $5 off your next reading. So I'm sending you guys much love. Have an amazing week. Bye-bye.